Hello, and welcome back to the Education Exploration Hub, the place where you learn English and level up your life at the same time. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Dylan. We're so glad you're here with us today. Whether you're just starting your English journey or you've been learning for years, this episode is for you.
Today, we're talking about something that affects every single goal you've ever set, from learning English to getting fit to waking up earlier.
Let me guess. Self-discipline?
Bingo. And here's the truth. Most people think self-discipline is about being tough on yourself, but we're going to show you a different way today.
I love that. Because honestly, I used to think discipline meant suffering. But over time, I realized that's not true at all.
Exactly. So in this episode, we'll break down what self-discipline really is, why most people fail at it, and most importantly, how you can build it without feeling miserable.
And as always, we've got a free PDF guide for you. It includes key takeaways, vocabulary lists, comprehension questions, and grammar exercises, perfect for reinforcing what you learned today.
Plus, stick around for Charlotte's vocabulary section later, where we'll explain some useful intermediate words and phrases from today's episode.
All right, let's dive in, because if you can master self-discipline, you can master anything, including English.
So, Dylan, let me ask you honestly, when you hear the words self-discipline, what comes to mind?
Honestly, for a long time, I thought of someone waking up at 5 a.m., taking a cold shower, and eating nothing but broccoli. It felt extreme, and that's why I never stuck with it.
I totally get that. And I think that's where most people go wrong. They think discipline has to be painful. But the truth is, the best discipline is almost invisible.
Invisible? What do you mean?
I mean that when you build it the right way, you don't feel like you're forcing yourself. It just becomes part of your day. Like brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation for that, right?
That's a great point. So how do we actually get there?
Let's start with the first big idea. Stop relying on motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It's great for starting a fire, but it won't keep it burning for long.
Oh, I've learned this the hard way. I'd feel super motivated on Sunday night, plan to study English for an hour every day, and by Wednesday, I'd already given up.
Exactly. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what stays. So instead of waiting to feel like doing something, you need to create a system that doesn't require feelings at all.
So, systems over feelings. Got it. What's the first step in building that system?
Start ridiculously small. I mean ridiculously. If you want to study English, don't start with 1 hour. Start with 2 minutes. Open your notebook and write 1 sentence. That's it.
2 minutes? That feels too easy, like it wouldn't make a difference.
That's exactly the point. When it's that easy, you can't say no. And once you start, you'll often keep going. But even if you don't, you've still won because you showed up. And showing up consistently is what builds discipline.
I like that. So it's not about the amount of time, it's about the habit of showing up.
Exactly. James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, calls this the 2-minute rule. You scale down any habit to 2 minutes or less. Read 1 sentence, do 1 push-up, open your English app. That's it.
Okay, so start tiny. What's the second tip?
The second tip is to change your identity, not just your goal. Most people say, I want to learn English, but that's a goal. Instead, say, I'm the kind of person who practices English every day.
Oh, I see. So instead of focusing on what you want to get, you focus on who you want to become.
Exactly. Every time you practice, you're not just improving your English, you're proving to yourself that you're a disciplined person, and those small proofs add up.
That shifts everything. Because when you miss a day, it's not just about losing progress. It's about breaking the story you tell yourself.
Right. And that's why the third tip is so important. Never miss twice. Everyone misses a day. Life happens. You get sick, you get busy, you forget. That's fine. But don't miss 2 days in a row.
Never miss twice. That's a rule I can actually follow.
It's a game changer because 1 missed day is a mistake. 2 missed days is the start of a new habit, a bad one. So forgive yourself quickly and get back on track.
Okay, so we've got start tiny, change your identity, never miss twice. What else?
The fourth tip is to design your environment for success. Look around your room right now. Does your environment make discipline easy or hard?
For me, if my phone is next to my bed, discipline is impossible. I'll scroll for 20 minutes before even getting up.
Exactly. So put your phone across the room, lay out your English book the night before, put your running shoes by the door. Small changes in your environment make good habits easier and bad habits harder.
So it's not about willpower, it's about setting up the game so you don't need willpower.
That's right. Willpower is like a battery. It runs out, so don't waste it on fighting temptations. Remove the temptations instead.
I love that. What about the people around us? Does that count as environment too?
Absolutely. If you're serious about building discipline, find accountability. Tell a friend about your goal, join a study group, post your progress online. When someone else is watching, it's much harder to quit.
That's so true. I once told my cousin I'd send her a screenshot of my English practice every day. I didn't miss a single day for 2 months.
See? Accountability works. And the final tip, celebrate small wins. Most people wait until they reach the big goal to feel good, but that takes too long. You need small rewards along the way.
So after I finish my 5 minutes of English practice, I can, what? Eat a piece of chocolate, watch a short video?
Exactly. Your brain learns through dopamine. When you pair a good habit with a small reward, your brain starts to look forward to the habit. Eventually, the habit itself becomes the reward.
So discipline doesn't have to be miserable. It can actually feel good.
That's the secret most people never learn. Discipline isn't about punishing yourself. It's about caring enough about your future self to do the small things today.
Let me just summarize what we've covered so far. First, stop relying on motivation. It's unreliable. Second, start ridiculously small. 2 minutes is perfect. Third, change your identity. Become the person who practices every day. Fourth, never miss twice. Forgive yourself, but get back quickly. Fifth, design your environment. Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Sixth, find accountability. Let someone check on you. And seventh, celebrate small wins. Reward yourself along the way.
That's a beautiful summary, Dylan. And you know what? All of these tips work for English learning too. You don't need to study for 3 hours a day. Just start with 2 minutes. Open an app, listen to a podcast, write one sentence. That's it. Do that every day. Never miss 2 days in a row. Tell a friend about your goal, and when you finish, give yourself a small reward. That's how you build the discipline to learn English without burning out.
I love that, because so many English learners think they need to be perfect. They think if they miss one day, they've failed, but that's not true. The secret is consistency, not perfection. A little bit every day beats a lot once in a while.
Exactly. And that's why we made this podcast for you. We want you to succeed. We want you to build the discipline to reach your goals, whether that's English, fitness, career, or anything else.
So please, don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for New Year's. Start today. Start now. 2 minutes. That's all.
Now it's time for Charlotte's vocabulary section, where we break down some useful words and phrases from today's episode.
Let's hear them.
Hi everyone, Charlotte here. Let's look at 7 key words from today's conversation. Number 1, invisible. Sophia said the best discipline is almost invisible. This means you don't really notice it. It's not loud or difficult. It just quietly works in the background. Number 2, ridiculously. She said, start ridiculously small. This means extremely small, almost silly small. It's a strong word that emphasizes how easy the habit should be. Number 3, identity. Dylan talked about changing your identity, not just your goal. Your identity is who you believe you are. For example, I am a runner instead of I want to run. Number 4, accountability. This means having someone who checks on your progress. An accountability partner helps you stay on track because you don't want to let them down. Number 5, dopamine. This is a chemical in your brain that makes you feel good. When you get a reward, your brain releases dopamine, and that makes you want to repeat the behavior. Number 6, willpower. This is your ability to control yourself and make good decisions. But remember, willpower runs out, so don't rely on it too much. Number 7, consistency. This means doing something regularly over time. Consistency is more important than intensity. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Try using these words in your own sentences today. Back to you, Sophia and Dylan.
Thanks, Charlotte. Those were super useful.
Seriously, and remember, you can get the free PDF with all these words plus exercises in the description below.
All right, let's wrap this up. Today we learned that self-discipline isn't about suffering. It's about starting tiny, changing your identity, never missing twice, designing your environment, finding accountability, and celebrating small wins.
And the best part? You can start today, right now. Open your English app for 2 minutes. That's it. That's your first win.
We believe in you, and we'll be right here next time with another episode to help you learn English and build a better life.
Until then, keep showing up, keep practicing, and take care.
See you at the Education Exploration Hub.